Hey Metro losers, today we are going to nitpick the hell out of Megamind versus the Cringe Nene Syndicate, which should be the easiest solution in the whole damn world, because this movie has a lot of problems, and today you are in for a real treat. So without further ado, let's go! Right off the bat, step up your game, other DreamWorks movies, because Megamind is Chad enough to bring back the old DreamWorks logo. Puss in Boots' last wishes it could be as based as the Doom Syndicate, except psych! You just got epic trolled by Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate! Get debated, Metro losers! Real talk, guys, I swear a lot of you people only hate the movie just because Keith Ferguson wasn't born as Will Ferrell and the movie looks bad. Stop it, guys. It's not Keith Ferguson's fault that he wasn't born as Will Ferrell. He could do a better Megamind voice impression than I ever could, so I'll give this guy a pass. Seriously, guys, grow up.
I see some old friends, I see new friends, I see friends who frankly should put some pants on and venture outside occasionally. Seriously, get some sun!
I feel personally attacked because this movie literally just told me to touch grass. However, I refuse to do so because that is where ants do the snoo-snoo and I don't like it! Oh, and if I wanted to see a good movie, then I wouldn't be watching the Doom Syndicate, now would I? So stop reusing this damn footage! Also, I was going to ask if the original writers even watched the first movie, but in order to commit the cinema sin of reusing footage, they have to watch the first movie. So I ask again, how the frick frack tickety snick snack did they mess this the fruck up?
But little did I know, my greatest challenge was yet to come.
My guy, these Doom Syndicate losers get beaten by water balloons, flashlights, cell phones, and tennis balls. I don't want to hear this!
Both of you clam up! We got work to do. Go.
Okay, this fish should already be dead, and they should not be able to cut glass with it!
This little baby's gonna be worth a fortune in the black fish market!
Ha! Hold the phone! DreamWorks, I thought we were done with this. They should not just racially stereotype this white fish and then decide to sell it off to the Confederate States of America. Did this sequel just make a sequel to the most sus joke in the entirety of Shark Tale? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you out of your Megamind? Racist joke aside, let's appreciate the fact that this movie looks way better in, well, the actual movie than it does in the trailers. This is a rare sight to see nowadays, especially with movies like, well, this!
Megamind? Sir, way back in the day was just 2 days ago. That's all.
2 days! But Megamind had a flip phone in the first movie, and now all of a sudden, smartphones are a thing! Also, because smartphones are a thing, Pierre Pressure is officially DreamWorks' weakest villain because he can be beaten by some little kid who has a smartphone! That's all it takes! Nice job, duck faces!
Quick correction there. Due to a cease and desist order from popular fast food chain Mr. Minion's Meatsicles, I can no longer call myself Minion.
Call the attorneys now! These greedy little Burger Kings can't have a monopoly on words! Also, you are not supposed to change names in sequels! I thought that this was Megamind, not Little Cars 2!
So, Megamind gave me a new name. Old Chum. It means old friend.
No way! I thought chum meant domestic terrorist or something!
Yeah? Well, chum also means something else. Shark bait!
Wait, chum means shark bait?
Why yes, sharks love bait. It's a—
Jeez! This wouldn't be insulting for me to hear in the slightest if I were Minion!
That ought to hold you until we can transfer you to your fish bowls in jail.
Whoopsie.
Chum, this is beyond embarrassing.
I know, right? Why do they put in this effort to build this clunky, barely functioning prison when your little freeze ray could serve the exact same purpose?
Ooh, they're in a fish tank.
were great villains, but as heroes, you guys are all wet!
You have been mildly inconvenienced!
Let's finish them off!
Chum, cute me.
Bullseye!
You? Water in the hole!
These dweeboos had 14 years to throw that ice cube out of the tank, and Megamind could have just used the dehydration gun!
Crime. It's a hard halibut to break. Ugh, Chum, make a note. No more puns. They're beneath us.
I know people like to complain that Megamind doesn't like puns anymore, but come on, that in and of itself was a pun. Savor it, Megamind, for this may be the last compliment you will ever receive in your life.
Oh, halibut! Like the fish! Brilliant, sir! Just brilliant!
If you have to explain a joke, there is no joke!
Aren't you forgetting another defender, sir?
Don't think so.
You didn't by chance forget about someone who, I don't know, say gallantly fought by your side?
Oh, of course. How could I possibly forgotten? Chum, my friend.
Yes, sir?
Fix BrainBot 227.
No! They did it again! Why? Why? Why?
I don't know. Reporting is important, but Megamind has been a hero for only a few days and he's already making a big difference in this city. Can't help thinking maybe there's a way I can be doing more too. Wait, why am I telling you this? How old are you again?
You first.
Touché.
Roxanne! This is beyond embarrassing! How did this 10-year-old get 500,000 followers in just 2 days? Unless... No way! He started an evil Megamind cult back when he was a supervillain! You know, maybe we've been too harsh on this movie. Maybe it has a secret, genius message on kids and their tendency to give massive followings to massive pricks! This isn't just ahead of our time. This is ahead of humanity as a species. Maybe this is why we're so harsh on it. Because we, as humanity, is jealous of the genius of Doom Syndicate!
I was more to him. I thought I was like his sidekick. But he still just sees me as the minion who fixes his brain bots and washes his socks.
You know,
So this is Megamind's character now? They just changed his character out of the blue for no reason? What is this, My Hero Academia?
It's cool. My generation was born tech-savvy.
Cringe.
You're adorable in a pushy sort of way. So here's a souvenir. It's either a paperweight or a flash grenade. I can't remember which, so careful with that.
Reminder, this was not written by an AI. This was written by the same writers who wrote the first Megamind movie.
here he comes. You ready?
Oh, absolutely. Have the brain bots program an algorithm for a surefire negotiation speech.
Not what I meant by speaking from the heart.
See guys, I told you this movie wasn't AI generated. Take the fat L, Disney. You are getting your butts kicked by Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate. But now my good mood has been ruined because I just remembered that I'm watching Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate. And I hate reminders!
I don't think you've thought through this, old friend. We've got a dynamic here. I'm the hero, you're the guy who gets to hang out with the hero.
You know, if I were in a room with Megamind, the Doom Syndicate, and the Go Fish Gang, and I had a dehydration gun with 7 bullets, I would dehydrate Megamind 7 times!
Behemoth, burning hunk of burning rock, also bring present.
My lover friend, present means one is here.
If you have to explain a joke, there is no joke!
Frustrations aside, DreamWorks did a good job when designing the villains. Everyone just looks so distinct and instantly recognizable from a silhouette, even the generic mime, and they also are better at naming villains than My Hero Academia. Like, Himiko Toga? What even is that? That's not scary! What does that name even mean?
Newsflash. Her name is Himiko Toga because it's a Japanese name. She's Japanese. It makes more sense than the mime guy being called Pierre Pressure.
Shut the fuck up! Pierre Pressure actually takes effort and thought and comedy, unlike Himiko Toga! Oh, watch out for Jeff, everyone! Watch out for Jeff!
Aren't you forgetting someone? The master of nightmares, the Duke of Darkness, the broken nightlight in your cold bedroom. Sit and tremble as you gaze upon the frightening sight of Lord 99.
That is like the least frightening villain name ever!
Clearly, these clowns have never heard such terrifying villain names, such as the nefarious Sebastian, or Evan, or Himiko Toga. Yes, these are all real villain names. I did not make any of these up. The writers should be ashamed of themselves.
Why did you change it from Fright Night? That was so much better.
Bruh, if I saw someone who looked like this, and his name was something that a serial killer would say before I die, I would be acting exactly like the two guys on the bottom of this image right now. Because, damn, that is scary. What I'm wondering is how he managed to change his initials while he was in the freaking prison!
What are you talking about? It's nighty night. It's like a night that's even darker than a usual night. Plus, I'm an actual night, which is also super dark.
But is it dark? Look at how funny we are! This is a funny joke! Laugh, guys! Where'd you laugh?
It seems our former leader, Megamind, just got
Former leader? But Megamind never had a League of Villains.
himself a new gig.
Breaking news. Megamind gets the key to the city as Metro City's newest hero.
No way!
As leader, I've decided it's time to pay Megamind a visit.
Why is everyone arguing over who the leader is? I thought it was established that Doppler was the judge.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yo! They said it! They said the funny! This is the part where you laugh! Why aren't you laughing? Laugh! You know, if you wanted to be leader so bad, why didn't you just Pierre pressure everyone? Oh wait, it's because you're weak to smartphones, and I know what you're thinking. Why would they have smartphones in prison? Well, if they're allowed to keep their costumes and powers, then surely they would be allowed to keep their smartphones, right? Also, why didn't they break out of prison earlier? Why didn't they get put in special prisons like they did with Megamind from the first movie? What are the rules, damn it?
Show ourselves out.
Why did they even put in the effort to disable security if they were just gonna bust down the walls?
Roxanne, I'm in great danger!
How are you doing this?
Through the bobblehead of myself I gave to you as a present. It's a tracking device so I can look out for you.
I'm flattered by this invasion of my privacy.
This isn't even Megamind anymore! It's just Titan in a blue suit!
Slash, toasters need to be plugged in or they won't work.
Why the fuck can't Megamind use a toaster?
Imagine, the entire city thinks you are a hero.
Why do they still think he's pretending they just saw it on the damn news? Holy krill, the humanity!
You said lay low in prison and wait for your signal. We had no idea it was gonna be this.
That is the lamest signal Megamind could have possibly given. Why didn't they just come out when Megamind took over the city? Oh wait! It's because they didn't even exist back then!
That's not why we're here. We heard all about your new job.
You did? Yeah! You think we were gonna let that go without paying you a visit?
Let him have it, Bohemians.
Guys, can't we just talk this?
Congratulations!
What?
What? Oh my gosh! How is he not even melting? He should be dead!
Overlord, and they're likely to receive an unusually cruel punishment. Oh yeah!
Not gonna lie, that joke was actually pretty funny.
Oh, where is Monsieur Mignon? The robot poisson that would keep your place so span and spicky.
Oh, chum!
So the villains just aren't gonna suspect why Megamind is calling him chum now? I mean, he can say cease and desist all he wants, but they're villains. No copyright law in the universe is going to stop them!
Can't believe you're with her. She got me fired from my weather reporting job.
You got yourself fired because you never got a forecast right.
Okay, never mind that she can control the weather. I wouldn't want to work for someone who would fire me over getting the weather wrong. For some reason, people see Megamind and Roxanne being just friends as a problem. Honestly, I see that as the only upgrade over the original movie, because their relationship never made sense in the first movie. So why is this an issue again?
And you two together. I don't buy it.
Behemoth disagree. Behemoth always sees certain romantic tension between Blue Man and Pretty Lady.
I don't! If Megamind 1 proved anything, it's that Megamind and Roxanne were only dating because Megamind was lying. That's why they don't fucking belong!
Really? Opposites attract, no? Like crepes and marmalade.
Pierre, I know you're a villain, but if it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it!
Why didn't you tell them the truth?
Tell them I'm really a hero? Are you crazy? There's 4 of them and only 1 of me. They'll pound me into a blue pulp, Roxanne.
Wait, so Megamind doesn't know that they're weak to tennis balls? But that would imply that Megamind doesn't know these people at all. Crazy! It's almost as if they're respecting the first movie.
And since when were you ever part of the Doom Syndicate?
That's what I'm wondering!
I was cutting my evil teeth shortly after graduating from Villainschule.
You went to a villain schule. I mean...
Whoa! I'm sorry! I thought Megamind learned everything in prison! Guess I must be an idiot for not reading the movie's Megamind!
I say we break in Megamind City with a good old-fashioned crime spree.
Yeah! I don't know, guys. Aren't we all a little above crime spreeing at this point?
Asking villains if they're above crime sprees is like asking me if I enjoy this movie. And the answer to that is a resounding no!
A fun and totally preventable situation you've created.
My thoughts exactly!
The darkness! The bedlam! The chaos! I feed on it! Huh?
Wait a gosh darn second! He didn't even step on the teddy bear, and it still made noise! This can only mean one thing! Witchcraft! I've seen the cringe Nene Syndicate with the devil!
Brainbots, code, fix all the things the bad guys broke so I'm not legally or financially responsible.
Gee, Megamind, they sure don't call you Megamind for nothing. What if they killed someone, genius? You brainbots can't bring people back from the dead, can they?
For his ongoing heroic actions as Metro's defender, I award Megamind the key to our fair city.
If only your adoring public knew what we had in store for everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we in the business call natural selection at work.
Cool. So you need my help. I'll take the volcano guy!
No, here's what you need to do. Use your super tween speed to run on home and watch cartoons.
I salute you, Megamind. You have dutifully given Keiko the Fatal. Thank you for your service, Megamind. Well done.
I can't wait to see their faces when they realize evil Megamind is back. Their sorrow will be delicious.
Their sorrow will be delicious.
That's what you sound like.
Sit the fuck down! Talon Warburton is carrying this entire movie, so I don't want to hear this!
Sorry, I have to do this. But why? Because it's
WITCHCRAFT! She didn't even use the front door! I swear this kid scares me more than the frickin' Doom Syndicate!
I guess he is still a master villain. Not only is he robbing the place, he's stopping for selfies.
I don't even need to make a joke here. The joke is it's just writing itself.
I still think something's off about him.
That's what I'm saying!
You are just jealous. The man is a genius. After all, he left me in charge.
What are you talking about? He put me in charge.
He told Behemoth leader should go by height and girth.
Ah, so Behemoth suggests a measuring competition. Normally I'd be down for that, but how would that even work? Lord Nighty Night doesn't even have any genitals!
Stay back! Stay back, I say!
Hold the phone! So Megamind has a bag? What's even in the bag? Is it counterfeit money? The villains would find out. It wouldn't be a big deal, but they'd still find out. What if they gave Megamind real money, though? That's just begging for a sequel to the Great Depression.
I didn't agree to that timeline. And where did all these people come from?
Don't worry, they're all dark and dangerous criminals.
Yeah, and none of these dark and dangerous criminals are suspicious of Megamind. Not a single one of them!
Don't be the pooper of parties.
Besides, we texted some old friends who just broke out of prison. They should be here any minute.
Old friends? Oh.
I come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right. He took his hedgehog fucking quilly dick out and he pissed on my fucking wife and he said his dick was this big. And I said that's disgusting. So I'm making a call-out post on my Twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog, you got a small dick. It's the size of this walnut except way smaller. And guess what? Here's what my dong looks like. That's right, baby! All points, no quills, no pillows. Look at that, it looks like 2 balls in a bong. He fucked my wife, so guess what? I'm gonna fuck the earth!
4,987, but who's counting?
Oh, so he uses little freeze ring on these guys, but not the Doom Syndicate? Well, screw me, I guess!
Hey, you have dislodged my beverage.
Oh, sorry, Pierre, but that ice cube's gone bad.
Gone bad! The ice cube has gone bad! My guy here is not even getting a sip. Also, how the fuck is this restaurant still open? Any health inspector would die just by looking at it. Unless... Is there corruption going on? I'm on to you, Congress!
You make muffins?
Yeah, I'm trying new things.
Why are you mad at my taste buds?
I said I was trying new things.
Ugh, maybe I should use these on the Doom Syndicate.
If you were a gift horse, I would look in your mouth, count your teeth.
And my evil friends, living in infinite darkness.
Why do you have a teddy bear?
I'll do you one better. How did you see the teddy bear, you little witch?
Give me back, Mr. Cuddly Snuggles. There. It's gonna be okay.
See? This is why no one thinks you are scary.
Teddy bears aren't scary. Yeah, they only eat hikers, idiot.
Shout out to Talon Warburton for making the best and most subversive joke in the entire movie. He's really giving his A-game here.
Actually, it's not like you. See? This is what I'm talking about. He's been acting out of character since we got here.
That's what I'm saying!
How's this for ominous? Either we launch by the end of the day, or we level the city. Got it?
Their diabolical evil genius knows no bounds. They're threatening a villain with something that a villain would want!
Been racking my brilliant mind to come up with a plan. Titan was just one villain. This is a whole syndicate of them.
Ah, yes! A syndicate that even I could beat in a fight!
I need to let Chum know I appreciate him. Not just as a colleague, but as a friend.
Gee, thanks for repeating the third act conflict! It's not like I've seen the first movie before!
Guys having a little trouble?
How are you always around?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Megamind!
Us girls gotta have our secrets, am I right?
Yeah, no, these two together, I don't buy it. I'd sooner believe Jeffrey Epstein actually killing himself than this bull shrimp.
Seriously, don't know how you guys survived this long without me.
Shut the fuck up, Keiko! We can all survive the whole first movie without you. I don't want to hear this.
Let's get the picture.
Picture? That's the really good idea I was looking for, Behemoth. Since this is our last night on Earth, we should really get a picture of all of us. Brainbot 227. Everybody squeeze in tight. Come on, don't be shy. I really want to capture this moment. Don't you want to be in it? Maybe the next one. Come on, let's get some grimaces on those faces. On a count of 3, everyone say pour to prison. 3, 2, 1, pour to prison.
There is one brain cell in this clip, and all 5 of these people are sharing it.
Oh yeah,
What's going
tell you what's going on, you guys. Prison uniforms! If this is a joke, it's not funny. Not you, but I'll be laughing your whole way back to prison. Our patience is wearing thin. You know what's gonna make you thin? Prison food.
I think I'm starting to see why they took so long to break out of prison, despite being fully capable of doing so.
Champion of justice. My hero. You idiots! I've been saying that the entire time!
So have I, yet you don't see me falling for stupidly obvious
Tricks, do ya, you dinguses?
Man, I really got you guys! It's a prank, bros! Now who's hungry?
Oh, if it was a prank, then why are you sweating?
Sweating? Who's sweating?
This movie expects me to believe that nervousness plus sweating equals automatic lying, and this movie is wrong. And screw this movie, we're reinforcing this toxic ideology into our society! I got falsely accused of causing 9/11 and making out with Jeffrey Epstein, and no one will believe me. As soon as I was falsely accused, I got nervous and sweating. Anyone would get nervous and sweaty because they would get in trouble for something that they didn't even freaking do! And you know why they believe something as stupid as that making you guilty? Because of this damn movie! People watch this movie and they believe it! This is bullshit!
But how did we get here? Nice of you to pop in. Megamind's ours, but feel free to enjoy the show. Get him!
Time to say nighty-night. See, guys, in the proper context, that name is frightening.
Okay, I was going to let this movie off the hook for its solid line delivery, but...
If you have to explain a joke, there is no joke!
Think you can just run away from your problem? No more Megamind!
Villain refuses to check if the hero is actually dead cliche!
Hero dead, Metro City belongs to us now. But maybe it's time we relocate it to a better neighborhood.
Mongolia?
The moon, Behemoth. I'm talking about the moon.
If you have to explain a joke, there is no joke!
Take it right here. Megamind's close.
How do you know that?
The fan club pin I gave him has a tracker in it.
Is it just me, or is Keiko just a walking Deus Ex Machina?
Keiko, I think you're gonna fit in just fine.
Tell that to the people who made this movie!
Hey man, you forgot to call out the worst atrocity of all!
You mean the parts where they explain the joke? I hammered that in plenty of times!
No, the actual worst atrocity this movie committed against the first film, against cinema itself, and against my eyeballs. Bearded Megamind looks so wrong on so many levels. If you showed this image to the inventors of Steamboat Willie, they would commit suicide on the spot and cause the animation industry to implode, so this horrific future would never come to pass.
Oh, that? Yeah, I'm not gonna complain about Bearded Megamind. It's been established that the beards are fake anyway.
You're telling me you're gonna let this abomination assail your eyes, and you have nothing to say?
Yeah, man, this is one of the few moments of the movie that actually makes sense. Just let it have it, man.
Alright, man. I'm gonna go do something more fun, like sticking my hands in the garbage disposal.
When I first moved to Metro City with my mom, I got teased a lot. My name, the way I dressed, the way I just say whatever's on my mind.
Are you sure they're not teasing you for being a totally irrelevant character?
I think being an outsider, people just assumed I was a bad kid.
The reason people don't like you isn't because you're Asian, it's because you don't respect boundaries.
Must be disappointing to see your heroes such a fraidy cat.
Don't I know it? It's like the movie is self-aware or something. You can't hurt my feelings if I'm in on the joke!
No, shows you're smart. Because you have zero chance of defeating the Doom Syndicate on your own.
I thought you were my biggest fan.
Big surprise, the detention kid who invades your privacy is lying to you. I bet she hasn't even seen the first movie, because otherwise she would have told you to shoot them with a dehydration gun!
I am, but I'm also a realist.
No, you're not! You're a liar! That's what you are! A fake fan who hasn't even seen a second of the first Megamind movie! Who haven't even noticed this single obvious flaw! Shoot them with the dehydration gun! That's all you had to find out! But no, you're a freaking liar and I hate you!
I'm gonna tell him I took him for granted. He's more than a lackey to me. He's a partner, a friend, and I'm gonna ask for his help.
You don't need to ask.
Minion Ex Machina!
Diplomacy! Oh, I'm so sorry, chum. I didn't know it was you.
Yeah, nice try, kid. You did that on purpose, didn't you? Yeah, I know you took a joke from Family Guy and you'd think I wouldn't notice. I know you ain't slick.
Unfortunately, we made sure every inch of our lair's air conditioning system was protected by the very latest in evil weaponry. Chum and I prepared for every possible scenario.
Except you having to get back in yourselves.
Touche.
It's touche.
If you have to explain a joke, there is no joke!
Sure, we can think of something if we all put our heads together. Huh. We're one head short.
No, you're not. You got everyone you need. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Welcome to Everything City. 500,000 square feet with over
500,000 square feet? My anus. This barely even qualifies as a Dollar General.
500 locations in all 50 states. Just like the commercial says, if the thing you're looking for is not at Everything City, it's not a thing.
Really? Because I went to the exact same damn store that these guys are going to, and the store guys just gave me weird looks when I asked to buy a book called How to Commit the Sequel to 9/11, written by free child labor. I know it's a thing, they just don't want to sell it to me.
No thermal lasers, no giant robot suits, no polarity reversers.
See, guys? Minion gets it. Now that we know that I'm not delusional, let's go get ourselves a lawyer and sue for false advertising. This is not Everything City, and I am going to get my fair compensation in free child labor. Okay, guys, something about this picture is bothering me. I don't quite know what it is. Maybe it's the fact that a ghost and a fire monster is drinking water?
How will you be paying today?
Set de creme brulee.
We'll put it on my card.
Oh, right. Paying for things. Whoever came up with that scheme is a real evil genius.
Megamind just said F capitalism. Based!
Hello. Let me guess. Leadership squabble?
Zombie Megamind.
Obviously, he's not dead, rocks for brains. But
if you have to explain the joke, there is no joke!
Really think you can go toe-to-toe with us alone?
Whoopsie, not alone. You lose.
Oh, it's Megamind's evil bride!
Not evil, not a bride. That was an act we decided on. Together, sorta.
If you have to explain the joke, there is no joke!
But obviously there is some romantic tension between you two, no?
It's complicated.
No, it's not. Megamind and Roxanne are not together. They don't belong. We've established this multiple times. Can't we just get something right? Something that this movie does better than the original? Can't we just have anything at all? Oh no, these villains are stronger than Titan, and Megamind insists on not shooting them with the dehydration gun. How will he defeat them? Oh, I know, with some tennis balls. Sure, why not?
Get it?
Not bad, though I would have gone with tennis, anyone?
Lord 99 is literally a ghost wearing a suit of armor, and I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to figure out what is wrong with this pig.
Not the face!
You don't have a face!
Oh.
Pierre Pressure would be excellent at CinemaSins. It's something that I would say if he wasn't such a friggin' moron!
Right.
stop moving around. I can't get a clean shot.
Tiny stings hurt, Behemoth.
No, they do not! You should be melting them!
Sorry, I didn't know I needed an actual plan for the city launching into space. Someone clearly needs to take charge.
That's supposed to be you.
I just remembered. I got a really important lunch meeting. Gotta go!
Damn, how important is this lunch meeting anyway if it takes priority over an end-of-the-world disaster? Who'd they invite over? Jesus Christ? Pfft, get a load of this. They just reused the model of bad guy Brad and they thought I wouldn't notice.
Shut your pie holes! My girl's trying to save your butts, so listen up!
Boo, shrimp! People don't listen to kids! They don't even listen to me, and I'm an adult, and I have important stuff to say, and I get ignored all the time. This is bullshit. I'll leave the lunch meeting more than this. But hey, my generation isn't born tech savvy. It took me a year to make this friggin' video.
This is the end of the line for you, Megamind.
You all do know we're plunging toward the Earth right now.
Do not try to confuse us with science.
They said it, not me.
As former leader of the Doom Syndicate, and according to evil custom, I claim my right to my own demise per the Villain Charter, Article 7, Paragraph 4. The article states that an outgoing evil leader can only be terminated by the new evil leader. So, which one of you is that again?
Guys, it's me.
You know it is.
I'm the darkest and the doomiest.
I am the clear choice. I have a beret.
Behemoth wondered if we could put differences aside and find commonality in the ultimate vanquishing of arch foe.
Okay, that line is actually pretty good.
There's always a way out. Help is on the way, friend of friends. Holly 227.
What? So he had this parakeet this whole time? Yeah, screw the dehydration gun. He should have set out the friggin' parakeet.
I squish you.
Hey, look over there.
Behemoth don't fall for oldest trick.
I don't give a damn that this vehicle starts with F and ends with Ak. Roxanne should be dead.
City landed. Thank you for flying with us.
WITCHCRAFT! I don't care if this is Megamind and Bo should be empty and shattered.
Or he just wants to give me another award.
Award? After what you just did to the city?
Hardly a building damage this time. We're getting good at
This.
Are you kidding? You put the city backwards!
That's funny, but how has the water not been spilt? The force field is gone!
Oh, you think you can do better?
I know I can.
Oh! Okay.
Just sent you my resume.
You see, this is how we know this is a fictional world, because these incompetent politicians are giving up way too easy.
Mayor Roxanne Ritchie. I like the sound of that.
That was a funny little transition I put in. Oh wait, I didn't! This is actually in the movie!
I think I finally learned the big difference between being a hero and being a villain.
What's that?
Bad guys look out for themselves. Heroes look out for each other.
Whoa, crazy! It's almost like he learned that in the first movie!
Evil has finally met its match.
Why the fuck would Megamind program the birdbot to poop? The joke isn't even funny! These guys should all be dead!
I must say, I commend you all for your efforts against Megamind, but alas, you lack the proper leadership to get the job done.
Oh, really?
It's crazy that this guy only appears in the last moments of the movie, yet he has the best voice acting.
On second thought, maybe change is a good thing.
So glad you've come around. With my help, our blue friend will rue the day he betrayed evil.
What makes you think you can take down Megamind when we all couldn't?
Because I, Machiavellian, am the evil genius who taught Megamind everything he knows.
In fact, I've achieved such an elite level of villainy that even tennis balls won't work on me. Okay, I have one question. Since Squid Gaming prisons turned into floating brains! Hey Metro losers, happy first anniversary to Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate. You have reached the end of the video, and now come my actual honest thoughts, and maybe a bit of rambling. And if that's not what you're here for, you can just click off the video right now. But, for those who have decided to stay, I thank you for being willing to listen on a little insight on my actual thoughts of the movie, the production of the YouTube video itself, and maybe just a little bit of fun facts, fun little rambling. You'll get to hear my brother, who did not have fun making the video as much as I did, but here are my honest thoughts on Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate. The movie, it's not really all that bad. Like, it's not a good movie, mind you. But, like, you can get plenty of ironic enjoyment. It's not the worst movie of all time. Far from it. It's not the worst animated movie I've ever seen, or even the worst DreamWorks movie that I've ever seen. And I would say that Doom Syndicate is a 4 out of 10 at worst, and that's pushing it. Like, frickin' Trolls is worse than the Doom Syndicate. Because at least Doom Syndicate has plenty of ironic enjoyment and actual good ideas to go around. And by good ideas, I do not mean good execution. But, like, I like the designs of the Doom Syndicate. I know a lot of people don't, but objectively speaking, they are really good character designs. They pass the color palette test. They pass the silhouette test. You can tell them all apart just by looking at them, and you can tell exactly how they're supposed to act. Even the generic mime and the generic rock monster, you can look at and say, hey, that's Pierre Pressure, and hey, that's Behemoth. If I'm being honest, it doesn't even come anywhere close to Food Fight. And in my honest opinion, I think anyone who says that Doom Syndicate is worse than Food Fight has not seen Food Fight, cause, my gosh, does that movie look like it was animated on an actual Kinect, and it has a lot of inappropriate jokes. Meanwhile, Doom Syndicate at least looks better than the trailers, which is a rare sight to see for movies, and the worst adult joke is just Behemoth threatening to melt the mayor's balls, which is hella sus for a kid's movie or kid's show, and it makes me wonder how the heck it got in. I am not making this up, but it is tame compared to Food Fight. Like, if you watch the Food Fight movie, you'll be asking yourself, how'd they get away with this all the frickin' time? All the time. And keep in mind, Food Fight was a theatrical release. That is embarrassing. And as for the Megamind Rules TV show, it's actually worth a watch. It is definitely better than Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate. It's not better than the first Megamind movie, mind you, but it's a fun show. It's a decent show. Megamind becomes a better character. Keiko becomes a better character. Machiavillain just straight up carries the show. I was not looking forward to seeing him in the end credits. Like, I was pissed off when I saw him in the end credits. Like, I taught Megamind everything he knows, even though I did not appear in the prison even once. But he just carries the show. And that's not something you would expect from Machiavillain. You might expect it from Adam Lambert himself, who is a wonderful actor. But the character Machiavillain is just so well written. Dare I say it, he's an even better villain than Titan himself. I could see him being a legitimate main antagonist in the actual Megamind sequel, if that ever becomes a thing in canon. I also think that I am ready to accept the Roxamind ship, the Megamind and Roxanne ship, as not canon because Megamind Rules isn't canon, but it actually does a better job at establishing the relationship than the first movie. Because, get this, Megamind actually had time to develop with Roxanne instead of just being a liar and then they hook up. And, like, they actually get to know each other and they get to have legitimate chemistry. And that's, and even though Megamind Rules isn't canon, I think it's better than the real thing. In terms of the ships. It's not better than Megamind 1. It will never be better than Megamind 1, but, I mean, Megamind Rules knows how to try. The writers legitimately care. Which is, Megamind Rules is way better than it has any right to be. And I honestly find it just so tragic how not a lot of people get to enjoy the show, not only because it's on a crappy streaming service, but people aren't even willing to pirate it, because most people are just willing to brush it off as a cash grab waste of time. Not many people can say that they've been willing to sit through Megamind Rules, especially after watching Doom Syndicate. But trust me, Megamind Rules is worth a watch. It's got some filler episodes. The first half isn't all that great, but the second half is just so much fun. So much fun. I really like the intro to Megamind Rules, and Adam Lambert / Machiavellian knows how to make some amazing music. And I highly doubt that they're going to make any more episodes of Megamind Rules, but gosh, do I wish that they would make more. And I bet you have never heard that from a Megamind fan before. But Roxanne becomes a better character, and she gets actual superpowers, and there's a cliffhanger ending that really, that you might be able to tell what goes on after the cliffhanger ending, unlike most cliffhanger endings. But however, I still wish that there were more episodes of Megamind Rules. So yeah, what are your thoughts on this, Etheridge?
Fun fact, I've never even seen the damn movie, but I've had to sit through the production of this video for so long that I've probably sat through its runtime 3 times over and been just as miserable.
Oh man. Yeah, so during the production of Doom Syndicate Exposed, I had to watch the Doom Syndicate movie so many times, and I surprisingly didn't get tired of it, cause it's not really all that bad, but and you can also get plenty of ironic enjoyment from it, but it definitely gets worse the more times you watch it.
Hey, fun fact. This guy, he thinks so highly of his own sense of humor that all those jokes you were probably cringing at made him laugh so hard this video took twice as long to make as it would have otherwise. So make of that information what you will.
Yep, I can confirm. I laugh at my own jokes, I enjoy it, I don't try to hide it. And, in my honest opinion, I think that anyone who can't laugh at their own jokes or gets mad at other people for laughing at their own jokes have such depressing lives that they can't amuse themselves and rely on other people to provide the amusement for them. But that's just my take on it.
Come on, man, you're supposed to be giving your thoughts on a movie, not lecturing people.
I already told people that there would be ramblings, and I told people that if they weren't interested, they can just click off the video. My brother just told me a joke, and he said it would have been funnier. I'm not going off a script, so I don't really have time to come up with jokes.
You ever hear of natural comedic timing?
Yes, in fact, I do that a lot during my production of the video. However, it's much easier to come up with natural comedy.
Good night, everybody. This movie sucks. Don't waste your time.
I mean, you can get some ironic enjoyment if you, like, watch it with your friends. And Lord Nighty Night was my favorite villain of the Doom Syndicate. That was until Machiavellian came around. And I was not expecting Machiavellian to be such a good villain. In case you're wondering, the gameplay in the background, if you haven't read the text already, is Epic Dumpster Bear. And I chose Epic Dumpster Bear as the gameplay, not just because I really like this obscure hidden gem, but it's also, I have really low standards when it comes to how a piece of media looks. Like, Epic Dumpster Bear looks like utter rubbish. And Doom Syndicate doesn't even look that bad, but I think it's because I just have such low standards that I'm willing to look past how something looks as long as I can enjoy the actual content. I could not say the same thing about Food Fight. I think Food Fight and Beastars were like the only two pieces of media that I actively hated looking at. And I can tolerate looking at the CDI games on the Philips CDI system. But I don't think Doom Syndicate looks that bad. It definitely doesn't look AI generated, despite popular belief. But the story doesn't feel AI generated either. It's just really bad. Like some AI generated stories of Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate are actually better than the actual Doom Syndicate movie. Which is kind of sad. Like, at least ChatGPT is willing to call Minion by his actual name. And they, get this, let Megamind shoot them with the dehydration gun. My least favorite joke in the Doom Syndicate movie was the, "It's cool! My generation was born tech-savvy!" But, like, my favorite joke in the Doom Syndicate movie is the joke where Lord Nighty Night has a teddy bear, and you would expect them to go with the cliche option of, no, he's not actually evil, he actually has a soft spot, a sweet side for teddy bears. But no, the joke here is actually, Lord Nighty Night is always evil all the time, which is why he has a teddy bear, 'cause bears eat hikers. And that was just so funny. But I'm not sure everyone was able to read it that way, 'cause Doom Syndicate isn't really that good at telling jokes. What was your favorite joke in the Doom Syndicate movie, Etheridge? He's not answering. He's just letting himself getting licked by a cat.
There was no need to add that.
Yes, there was. That's why So anyway, that's all I've got for today. Go away now.